Blog Talk Radio. Pray. Thank the Lord today. Take a look around. Can love be found? We gotta stop and pray. Save this world today. My brother and sister, come together and we'll get through. It's out of control. Everything's out of control. Oh, what do we tell our children? For the pain we sustain is out of control. A room full of people, a nation lost for words. Tears from the brave one, a heritage to preserve. Searching in the darkness, one voice could be heard. We don't know who started this war, but we don't want to fight no more. Everything's out of control. What do we tell our children? Dig down deep in your soul. What is this world coming to? It's out of control. Can we give them one good reason? Dig down deep in your soul. Oh, for the pain we sustain is out of control. We gotta stop and pray. Thank the Lord today. Take a look around. Can love be found? We gotta stop and pray. Save this world today. My brother and sister too. My brother, sister too. We gotta stop and pray. Save this world today. Take a look around. It's out of control. Keep you came to do, but I came to party. I don't know what you came to do, but I came to party. You ain't tryna turn up the whole night, no sleep until the sunlight. I don't know what you came to do, but I came to party tonight.
3 straight shots of the fireball. Well, much needed for the big dog. I had a long day, it was time to get away. Had to ease my mind from it all, so I went out to play. All I was thinking about was partying on jam night. Fresh as hell with my outfit, I might start a fight. I see the girls jocking, but I pay them no mind. Drama always lurking when you tryna have a good time. But I'm like, not today, Satan, you can get behind. All lames in the back tryna kill my vibe. Club popping like some pop rocks. DJ got it on lock, playing all the hottest songs in the spot. A lot of popping and shaking going up on the floor. A lot of sweating, the alcohol coming out the pores. I see you mugging as well, but I'm like, what for? I guess they can't handle the liquor, oh boy. But I ain't tripping, I just stay up on my game. I'm just vibing with the crowd, tell them get up out the way. Turn up king in the building like hello. Life for the party everywhere I go.
I don't know what you came to do, but I came to party. I don't know what you came to do, but I came to party. You ain't tryna turn up the whole night, no sleep until the sunlight. I don't know what you came to do, but I came to party tonight.
Feeling like a big champ, I'm always center of attention, I can't help that. I can't help it that I keep so many big mad. I can't help it that I care about my swag. I'm sorry, not, and you can take that to the bank of yours. That's probably empty, but that's really none of my concern. I'm kinda tipsy, so my vision a little blurred. And if you see me acting out, bring me back to life, you heard. I came out tonight for the live. We only been here for a few when the haters tryna start fights. But me and my squad ain't having it though. We stay ready for the action, better stay in your zone.
Living the life we desire. Club rockers, we on fire. Faded so we getting liver. Can't stop it, don't try us. Living the life we desire. Club rockers, we on fire. Faded so we getting liver. Can't stop it, don't try us. I don't know what you came to do, but I came to party. I don't know what you came to do, but I came to party. You ain't tryna turn up the whole night, no sleep until the sunlight. I don't know what you came to do, but I came to party tonight.
I give him this music, but he wants me to sell it. If I put it on SoundCloud, would that be rebelling? Don't worry about the money, it won't be a headache. I promise an honest man deserves an honest wage. You way past the cocky, you come of age. My latter days can go a lot of ways. A lot of bills on a lot of pay. Them Tyler Slade during them holidays, so them storefronts up on auto pay. If I'm getting money, is it God's way? If I'm crossing over, sitting sideways, or doing 6 figures like the L craze, does it really matter if I'm unsaved? That's the pitter patter to an early grave. That's the chitter chatter from a young slave. No need to listen, my honorable mention means nothing to someone not living it. But all is forgiven, he forgave me. I should have bled out in the Red Sea, but it still run, look at how he raised me. I done lost track, counting what he gave me. Probably still feel 40, pushing 80. Still be rooted in the word like a tree limb. Cause in Christ I can't pass, I can eat them. Some to let their souls go to buy freedom. Stole it dirt cheap, can't afford to buy it back. I done seen some mean try to cheat them. Wanna give it all to them, dying on their back. But the funny thing about it, he'll receive them. But his service on earth will be the free ones.
I got all my back, now I can go. Packed
Packed up all my sins and hit the road. Don't let the donut hit me where the sun don't go. It ain't a problem, I can make it on my own. Cause it ain't about where you're from, it's who you know. They know my father seated high up on the throne. If you know him like I know him, then you know. No looking down, that ain't your blessing on the floor.
What's done in the dark, he gon' bring to the light. What he's done in my life, I'ma bring to this mic. Push. So what come out of my mouth gon' live up to the hype. They see it's Christian rapping left and they swipe. That's why they souls go at less than they price. They more impressed with living comfortable lives. Said at all tops, they got them chillin' on nights. But the Lord got me, that's why I'm still in the fight. I believe what I want, cause they gave me that right. Let the devil tell it, he gon' say what he like a chain smoker, boy, I stay with that light. Hear that pain over burn, I live with that right. Watch that game changer for the end of the night. Now the stain on me, I'm embedded in Christ. My empire built on the back of integrity. Sit at their head and watch everybody eat. But me love for the business, it come with a heavy fee. But my love for the king come with a guarantee. Somebody pray for me if I'm doing wrong. I'm just throwing all my blessings in the song. I'm just trying to do what David did in Psalms. I've been walking with my father all along. Thirst got me sipping water out of stones. This the greatest love story ever told. About the greatest love man has ever known. This was never meant for me to do alone. The whole team hit the road and brought it home. For that homecoming king and that crown of thorns. They ain't know what he say be on. We ain't neither, we just know what team we on.
I got all my bags, now I can go. Packed up all my sins and hit the road. Don't let the donut hit me where the sun don't go. It ain't a problem, I can make it on my own. Cause it ain't about where you're from, it's who you know. They know my father seated high up on the throne. If you know him like I know him, then you know. No looking down, that ain't your blessing on the floor.
Hitting you on Reggie. Are you ready? Let's go. Please give me a minute. I wanna give you some. It's an invite to a party where go I done for my play. Tell all the baby, let them call.
10 toes down. I keep on my hands. I be grabbing that bag. I be feeling that face. Securing all sides. But the business at stake, okay? Welcome a new breed, full of new G's. Got group Texas with groupies. Couple little chocolate QTs. Big bottoms, peanut butter seeds. Favorite something like a Reese. The daily owner of it all. I fairly leave it all to God. I'm an earthling with God. I solely only want a moment to own it. Cause when I get it, I'ma hold it. Watch, I'm destined for it. I got a potion pot. I kept it going even when I stopped. Point intended, I'm a beast. Skater through the lake, shark through the seas. Eat up anyone of anyone with calculated purpose. I'ma show you what I'm here for. Calculated Hershey, in case anybody feeling worth it. It ain't no time out my day. You broke the line off a chain. Yeah. It ain't no time out my day. My dialoguing for the rooks. I got sniper eyes on the crooks. I'm a lion feasting on the wolf. Shit, I got a line of niggas talking cool, talking like they won't see me off computers, talking like I won't do what I do, talking like I won't run their ass to the ground like I'm sure. Yes night. I'm a blessed night. You got yes men and some yes dykes, alright? Shit, I got night crawlers with an aim hot. I'm the top dog, worth a K-Dot. Can't keep getting these niggas name hot. I got enough pressure to make bangs pop. Up the pressure on lame guys like all I ever asked for was loyalty. Take the head of the wolf and rest it with the sheep. Send them red dots to your red beast. Send them red dots to your red beast. Calculated purpose. I'ma show you what I'm here for. Calculated Hershey, in case anybody feeling worth it. It ain't no time out my day. You broke the line off a chain. In your truth, I see light. Yeah. In your truth, I see light. It ain't no time out my day. In your truth, I see light. Yeah. In your truth, I see light.
perilous times. Mankind no God, no praise. Call on Jah is what the Bible recommends. We pray for guidance and direction as we walk through tribulation. Night I'll say, call on Jah in your time of need. Call on Jah in your time of need. from different places, but I say a man is just a man. We experience gladness and often sadness as we journey upon this your land. Remember, call on Jah, no left him out of your situation. Yeah, I shall say, call on Jah in your time of need. Yeah, call on Jah and the mountain will receive. Yeah, call on Jah to come take over. You worry and you pressure gonna call on Jah in your time of need. Yeah, I'm if we tell you this, Jah, Jah, in my time of need. I shall tell you this, Jah, Jah, and the mountain will receive. Yeah, call on Jah to come take over. You worry and you pressure gonna call on Jah in your time of need. What's going on? You have tuned into another episode of On The Move Unscripted with me and Mr. Stout.
Yeah.
What's going on, Mr. Stout?
Hey, it's been well, it's an early start of the week, but it's been okay. Like so far, so good. Trying to, get everything on a fresh start, and trying to see what's going on with the crazy world. I know that the numbers of the corona are still going up, and people are still saying that it's not, and they're trying to get ready for school and stuff like that for kids. But then it's also trying to figure out what we're going to do about this new stimulus money that we're trying to get. So get it together. They call him Trump the traitor. You hear about this, lady?
Mm-hmm.
They call him the president Trump the traitor.
Why are they calling him that? Why are they saying that?
He went against the people, and he said that this has been the worst it has been since the 50s and 60s here in this country.
The people are saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely been like I can't think of anything in my lifetime. I've been on Earth for 51 years now,
mm-hmm.
and at least, I don't know, 45 of that I remember, and I don't remember any of it like this. This is definitely, but the warning signs were already there. You know what I'm saying? The confusion, the negative energy, everywhere he went, it was just obvious. Like everywhere he went, there was commotion. Everywhere he went, there was people fussing and fighting and arguing. So it had to be about his energy. It was something about his energy that was just following him. So if he was taking that energy from state to state when he was on his campaign trail, why would people not think that he would bring that and basically cover the country with that same energy? Why would they think that it would not? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That it wouldn't happen. So right now, our country need a Band-Aid or something. Our country is sick. The whole country is sad,
right,
depressed.
Mm-hmm.
And the sad thing is, it's trickling down to even our households. People are arguing more. They're fussing more. Families are fussing against each other.
Yeah.
Friends, people who were once friends with the neighbor next door who was white, they can't even stand them now.
Yeah.
Like our whole country has been infiltrated with that negative energy. And the only thing I can think of that can get us out of that is God. But they've even messed with the churches. Like the church, at least the church, going to church, people can feel, even if they had a crazy week, they go into the church and they can praise and worship.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're starting to have jokes about Christ and stuff. And I got a question, because I really need to understand this.
Yeah.
Out of all the religions out there, right, there are a lot of different religions, right?
Right.
Why is it they always like to make jokes about Jesus Christ? Why do they always use Jesus Christ? You don't never hear nobody saying, "Oh my Buddha," you know what I'm saying, or "Dad going," Mohammed, or you don't never hear none of that. But they always say something about Jesus Christ, and I just want to understand why. Why is that?
I don't know. I think that saying goes back a long way. Like I was just thinking about this word too. Like people say. Like it was like on TV, guys like godly. You remember hearing that?
Right, but
that's what I'm saying. It's like, but it's still like godly, But that's the thing. Like why?
But every other religion is held there. Whoever they
you know, their median is to God, they hold them holy.
Right.
But for Christians, they treat us like we ain't nothing, and they make fun of us. And I don't understand it. Like, that kind of pisses me off, because I feel like, why use the Lord's name in vain? We don't say none of that to none of y'all, you know, although we do kind of laugh at Jehovah's Witness a little bit, but we do do it a little bit, maybe.
I mean, everybody's different sectors of the religion thing has certain things that people say or do and things like that. Like, you know, I mean, politics and religion is one of the biggest things that people like fight over and argue over and things like
Ain't that something?
Yeah, you know. Instead of trying to find
a medium,
yeah, a peace, you know, and that's what we're in a state of total confusion.
Oh my God! In every aspect of our life, in the finances, you know what I'm saying, in the politics, and in the government, in our state offices, you know, in the schools. My goodness, in the families, people getting divorced. You know, people been married 30 years, getting divorced. Mothers and daughters falling out, don't want to talk to each other. There's a whole bunch of confusion in the home. All this is coming from the head, because they said that the head trickles down to the rest, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're a father, and how you run that household is how the household is going to be.
Yeah.
Same way for the country.
Right.
Who you put in office, that trickles down. When Obama was in, there was more people was getting along. You know, there was more love within the family. People were expressing love because they saw the heads expressing love.
Right.
Now all the head does express hate, and it is so freaking obvious. It's really sad.
Where's Melania Trump at?
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Where's the first lady? Where's the first lady at? Have you seen?
She's down in the bunker. She's taking her life.
When they unloosen that cage and stuff. Because I have not seen this lady in months.
I don't know. Oh, he don't never be with her, do he?
Never.
I don't never see her.
Anytime Obama was getting off the plane, where was wifey?
Oh, his wifey was right there.
Exactly.
I almost forgot what she looked like. What she look like? What's Miss Trump look? You know, President Trump's wife look like?
Immigrant.
And she got long hair. I don't see her. Why does he not have his queen by his side? Is it because it's something about his energy that even his queen don't want to be near him?
Right, and I'm hearing like this.
I ain't even seen his kids, but maybe he's trying to keep his children hidden because of the spotlight. But still, I don't see his wife.
No, she's just not out there.
I ain't seen her since that jacked up speech she did when she tried to take Michelle. She ain't there right.
Exactly.
But you know what? If you think about it, even when they were during the inauguration, and you saw the two couples together, right? You saw Obama and his wife, and they were lovely, playing with each other. They were happy. They was like, "We out of here, y'all. We out of here. Yes, we did our time. This is a wrap." But when you look at that picture, he looks so militant. They look so militant. They don't even look like they really know each other. Like, and the energy that we saw, the division, is what he brought to the country.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
Because he wanted to control. She has a gag order. She can't say nothing. That's what's really going on, because she'll just let she start talking and the bones will start falling out, like all the crazy stuff that he's been doing and saying.
But who's the one that's writing the book that's trying to tell all that?
That's his niece.
Oh, Lord.
It's already out. It sold 1 million copies in one day.
Oh, my gosh. Are you serious?
Very serious. I just watched some of that on CNN with Chris Como. And, 1 million copies were sold in one day.
Good.
Everybody wants to know what's going on with this guy. And they say, oh, this is a push by the Democrats. No, this is a push by your niece.
This is your family member.
Right.
You know, usually people go through stuff in their family, and certain things, you know, they talk amongst each other, but they don't let the public know. But for her to want to tell the all book to let the public know in that kind of way, and put him in such a negative fashion,
right?
You know what I'm saying? That's sad.
Yeah, it's just one of the things where it's just like it's happening, you know, and we'll get a chance to see what's going on. And then I just think that I like the timing of it, because even though we're in the middle of the summer, but we're closer to the fall than we are to the beginning of the summer or the spring. So you all know that was coming up in the fall, and that's voting coming up in November. And they're trying to be like, okay, well, mailing ballots work too. No, we're not doing that. We're going to the polls, and we're going to find a way we can do this.
I don't understand why they can't do stuff electronically. Like, why they can't have voting electronically? They can have everything else electronically.
That could be hacked. You know what I mean? That could be hacked. Now, if you got to put like a social security number in there or the date of birth and stuff like that, all that information could be hacked. So when you go into a poll, you got to have your voter's registration card and your ID. So that's why I say, well, that's what that person, Patricia Goins, signed. You know, she did the voting, not somebody who.
But every election they have issues. Every election there's problems. Even with that, which it seems like that's a no-brainer, no problem, no issue. But still, there's always problems with that. They still figure out ways to cheat anyway. Why do you feel like you got to cheat? If you got to cheat for something, if you got to lie, steal, and kill for something, then when you get that something that you had to lie, steal, and kill for, it's not going to turn out the way you want it to. Exactly. It's going to come out in a negative way because you lied for it, you had to steal for it, you had to kill for it. So if you got to do all that to get something, when you get it, you may think, oh, this is what I want, And once you get it, because you did all that underhanded stuff to get it, you're going to wish you never had it. Right. So right now, Trump did all that to get in, right? And now you in, and this is the worst the country has ever been. Yeah. And then not only that, but, downtown in Columbus, they was talking about, I think one of my children told me that they had the Trump supporters down there. And they were down there with guns, and there was a lot of little commotion. It wasn't too bad, I guess, but still, the point is, so now when look at the world. Look what little
pockets of stuff that he has caused, like the little small pockets of people. Now they got to bring weapons for what? You know what I mean? And the thing of it is that they're bringing weapons down into these places as if it's going to be used as a form of intimidation. And then people are going to be like, look, they're going to vote for who they're going to vote for. But now you're going to have the National Guard at polling places now, because you have like these kind of militias that are going to come out and attack people for voting.
That's horrible. That energy, that energy right there, do you really want to give that energy another 4 years?
Right.
Look what has happened in the last 4 years. Not to even talk about the hate. The world is sick right now, and all the other countries look at us and we used to be the leader. America used to be like on top. We was the head honcho. Everybody looked up to us like the big brother. Like we,
Exactly.
Now they looking at us and they shaking their head and they crying for us.
Bahamas said, "Don't you come here." The Bahamas, like, you can't come here. Americans can't come to the Bahamas. I love the Bahamas.
Americans can't go to the Bahamas?
No, you cannot go to the Bahamas. Americans done messed it up.
Puerto
Rico's like, look, we need help, but we don't even want y'all to show up. Even though we're part of the country, just stay stateside. All of the islands are like that now.
They don't want Americans to come?
No.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
that's
it is
sad.
People want to get out of the country, but
they should have impeached him when they had the chance.
Yeah, they tried.
They knew he was doing dirty. They should have just let it go. But he had too many of his supporters in there. That's why.
I mean, you look at it, what the doctors are saying, what the CDC has said. They want to change all the information that was going on with the coronavirus, and then they make people think that it's okay, and they done got everything. But then now this man has retracted his thoughts of saying, hey, well, everybody should wear a mask. 190,000 people got sick again in the past
I can't even
weeks.
Breathe in them damn masks. They need to make up some better masks because them masks make you feel like you about to pass the hell out. Like, in all honesty, them polyester, whatever kind of mask that they're wanting you to cover your nose and your mouth with, them masks is not working because you can't freaking breathe.
Right.
You almost hyperventilating because you breathing back in the same toxic air that you're supposed to be exhaling. Those masks are not working. So somebody here at the sound of my voice, whoever is in control of making masks, go back to the drawing board and figure out how you can make some masks that we can actually keep on our face and breathe out of without passing out.
I like the idea of silk, though. I mean, it's really more expensive, but
silk can't. How you gonna breathe through silk?
You need to wear a shirt.
You need to be like cotton.
You can
breathe through cotton.
Silk shirt.
You can't breathe through no silk.
No.
You just like you can't breathe through that polyester mess they messing now. Polyester blend. Y'all keep that for your chest and not for your nose and your face. This is not working.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
There's got to be something else that they can do.
And it is hot. You up there with a mask on, you can't breathe, and it's 95 degrees outside. Come on now. Holler with me. Y'all know I ain't lying.
Yeah, I'm like, I be having a snotty nose. I never have a snotty nose. And I'm like, well, this damn thing is on my face. I can't breathe. I take it off. I'm like, look, they look at me. People look at me all strange. I'm like, what the hell are you looking at? I don't care. I need to take some air. I need air.
I told this lady at the cash register. I was like, I said I cannot breathe with these masks. She said, obviously people can't hear either because whenever they can't hear me and I repeat it, they say hi and they put down their mask to say hi. So they can't breathe or hear with them. Right. I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is crazy. Y'all need to come with a new plan, a new something, new system, new something. But I'm just saying, it's just sad what's going on right now.
Well, all of the lower states are definitely still picking it up. You know, we've been lucky, and people are following it through in the north area, in the northern areas of the country. The southern areas, they was like, look, let them do what they want. And not for nothing, there's a lot of Republican states that are in the South, and they was like, look, we're gonna open up. And they open up too soon, and people are sick. Why? China, where they say it really originated from, have less cases than anybody in the world.
It's just sad. It's just sad. It's just really, really sad. And for all of us who have not gotten it or not sick, praise God that we're not, you know.
I mean, people are still passing away.
We definitely need to pray over our country. Yeah. We need to pray over our country like something fierce. And he's got to go, man. It's just bottom line. You know what? I know we give most of the presidents 2 times. You know what I'm saying? We give them two terms. Most of the time we do. We have done that. Definitely. Bush didn't start messing up real bad, and I think to the last term. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We gave him the figure. But this president right here, first of all, he wasn't even somebody that was in politics. Let's just be real.
Right.
He was a
businessman.
He was a businessman.
And a poor businessman.
He had reality TV shows and all that kind of stuff, and he had even drama with his own businesses or whatever.
Right.
So y'all brought him over thinking that it was gonna make the finances better because he was a businessman, but you didn't look at all the other elements that made this man up. You know what I'm saying? Right. Running a country is more than just about finances.
Right.
You know, you got to be able to relate to the people. He wasn't able to relate to the people.
Sure.
All he's done is brought division in a country that the term in the country is called United States of America, but he has not. He has divided the country, and it's just really sad. He has pushed us in a backward spiral. No, it actually started with Obama, and I'm not going to lie. It started when they knew that a black man was about to come and try to be president. That's when the whole world started flipping out. That's when the country started acting crazy because a man of color, an African-American man decided that he wanted to run for president. He wanted to do the same thing that the other men have been able to do, and that's what they couldn't take. So really, when you think about it, they need to dig down inside and understand where's that hate coming from. And why are you holding on to hate of ancestors? Move forward. Don't hold on to your past. Everybody has had a crazy past, true enough, the country as well. But still, you got to move forward. You cannot hold on to yesterday's pain and then expect tomorrow to be different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to say, okay, yesterday happened. What did I learn from yesterday? Okay, well, let's see. What can I do so I don't repeat yesterday? Oh, okay, all right, then. Then this is how we move forward. We move forward in a united fashion, not the way we're doing right now. This is horrible. This is tearing the country apart, and it's just sickening.
I wanted to say, where I see a lot of these premieres of some movies and promos. Who the hell's going to the movie theater?
I don't know.
This is like
I
know they started trying to bring back drive-thrus, which I think is drive-ins, which I think is just awesome. You know, because I was like a part of my past, like drive-in movie theaters. I love that. Watching like Bruce Lee films, or back in the days with in drive-ins. But I see these new premieres of these movies, and I'm like, who's going to the movies?
I think they're about to try to make it where you can look at movies at home. You know, they try to keep everybody in the house now.
Yeah, I think we got to be safer and stay. I just heard a story of 2 kids. This lady just lost 2 of her kids, and this was like a couple of days ago. And I'm like, this is just like definitely got to look into this and look at it at a serious eye. If we send our children to school, we are sending in a situation that's going to be a trickle-down effect again, where if one kid gets sick, then a lot of kids will get sick, and they bring it back to their parents or the teachers themselves. So we just can't have this effect of that going on.
Yeah, think about it. I mean, let's use our common sense. If you take your child to the daycare center, one child at the daycare center gets sick, the whole damn room getting sick, coughing, sneezing. Next thing you know, they come home and the kids got. So if this virus spreads as quick and as horrible and as they're saying and whatever, then it's going to damn near wipe out America when they send them kids back to school, because the kids are going to transfer it. They don't understand washing hands, covering your mouth, whatever. They're not. They don't. Their mind don't even click.
They're
going
to share food. They're going to do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, you send them to school with a mask on. They're not about to have a mask on. First of all, they can't even breathe out of them, so they're not about to be wearing a mask all day. They're going to take the mask. Soon they take the mask off like kids do. You know, all that kind of stuff. And before you know it, it's going to be right in your doorstep, right at home. And then you're going to take it to work and all that kind of stuff. And it's going to keep, if it did all that to the first 4 months of the year, imagine this right here. Is that why y'all saying the second coming is going to be worse, because y'all already know? Like, is this a plan? Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what is really going on?
Right. And that's the thing. So the parents and the teachers it's up to them. Don't worry about what your president or what your state or local government has to say right now. This is up to you. It seems like we got to take care of it ourselves more than listen to what these jerk-offs have to say. I
have never heard the governors go against the president as much as they've gone against Trump. You know what I'm saying? Even I swear to goodness, Cuomo, is his name Cuomo, right?
President Cuomo. That's going up in New York now.
The thing is, when he gets up now, he actually has to speak as if he is the president to try to calm the rest of the world down, because the one who has been elected don't know how to talk to the people and is not doing the things that are in the best interest. So even though he don't want, I don't even understand why he don't want to take that position. I'm trying to figure it out. Are you afraid? You know what I'm saying? Are you scared to step out of your comfort zone, Mr. Cuomo? Like, why is it that you don't want to do what needs to be done? Like, I can't see. Out of all the governors and different people, he's the only one that stands out to me like that's where he's supposed to be. That's what he's supposed to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole point that you get in politics, is to make a change. So you've made a change, as governor. Now it's time to make a change as president. You see what we need. Why sit there on your governor panel and talk when you can be going up here as a president and heal this country? Like, I don't get it, because this one that's in office right now is not cutting it.
Oh, no, this is over. And I don't hear too much that's coming from Joe Biden right now, but I've been kind of like laying off of everything a little bit. But I do get like certain things that come to my phone every once in a while, and I read it. But I
wouldn't give a damn what Biden did. As long as he ain't bad as Trump, I wouldn't give a hot flop. I don't care.
Right.
If
I'm
he
just
cut
waiting to
somebody,
see
I don't
if
give a
Obama's
damn.
going to support, get that support from Obama, get Stacey Abrams up in there, the vice president.
That's all we got.
Yeah, Joe Biden and Stacey Abrams, all right? Let's run it like that.
Yeah, if everybody else is too punkish to get up there and try for it, then we're going to go for the one that got the guts to do it. That's what I say.
If Cuomo just said, you talking about me?
No, I'm just saying, if the shoe fits. You know you need to get from behind that governor's spot, talking to the country like you the president already, and go ahead and do what needs to be done. Like, I'm trying to figure out what you waiting on, what you scared of. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Take a step of faith and do what you know is right, what the people is asking you for. That's why they hired you as governor, because they felt like you had what it took to run that New York. And New York is one of the biggest cities in America. So if you can run New York, shit, you can run about anything. Like, why not try it? You may not be perfect. Everybody's not going to agree with you. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? But anything is better than what's going on right now.
Exactly. That's
I don't give a damn.
Yeah, we got to get this together, and hopefully everybody starts to take care of it.
It's not even about color.
No, it's not.
It's not even about black, white, green, yellow. It's not about that. It's about what is right and wrong. That's the bottom line. And who cares for the people? We are the united. And if you don't understand what united is, look it up in the dictionary. We are the United States of America. That means that we all came together as one. Right now, we are everything but that.
Right. We're the divided states of America.
Oh, my gosh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's sad. It's depressing. And it all happened within the last, 8 years? No. Because it started with Obama. When he got elected, everybody lost their freaking minds. All the old prejudiced racist colonels turned over in their grave and sent messages like kumbaya, like candlelight, to their daggone great-grandchildren. What the hell happened? But it started then. It started with Obama going out to be president, and it just continued. So we're really talking about, what, 12 years?
12 years, yeah.
It's been 12. It's been crumbling.
Years. Yeah.
For 12 years.
Right. Well,
all because and racism and hate was at the center of that crumbling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
and
sad.
And it still is. It still is. You know, with things that are going on in that situation. I mean, even after the thing that would happen, with the brother George Floyd, people still are going at each other with the racial things that I'm seeing on social media, even more. And that racial divide is not going to make things any better while we're going to try to go into this political stage that we're trying to re-elect or elect a new president. And people are still going to be up at arms for years to come.
I know what, they better not really be like taking them rioters to court and sentencing them, put them in jail before they ever bring that officer, because that's not going to make sense.
Well, that had happened. I'm hearing it. I saw it. It was a story for two people who lit up a police car. They got sentenced to, I think, I could have sworn it said 25 years.
How the heck do they get to court and get sentenced and all that before this officer? Like, I don't understand that. Like, how does that work?
Yeah.
I don't get that.
It's supposed to be due process.
That ain't due process. If you getting all the people that's mad about what happened, but you ain't getting the one that started the issue, But then again, you start to wondering, I've never seen I just seen a video on Facebook somewhere, and I'll be trying to figure out if the stuff is real or if it's plotted to make people act out. Like because I literally watched this officer stun gunning this pregnant woman in her stomach while she was laying down. But I'm trying to figure out, was that a movie?
Right.
Or I've seen another video with a black guy that the police officers was yelling. You couldn't see the police officers, but you would see him, and they was yelling at him. To I guess he said he had just came from court or something like that.
Yeah. And
the mama was holding baby. Remember when she said?
Yeah.
And then the man was putting bullets, but I swear I never saw, or I don't know what, if there was those gunshots, was those rubber bullets? I never seen no blood on the ground or nothing like that. Right. But I'm trying to figure out, are they making films and footage and doing things to help ignite anger?
Right.
I'm like, what's really going on? It's like you don't even know what you're really looking at anymore.
We in the Matrix, and I can't wait for that one to come out. I think that's supposed to come out next year? That was this year.
Right. Oh, so they just happened to come up with the Matrix. And what about the little Joker video that's running around?
I think it has a lot to do with a lot of stuff right there with that Joker. He's telling people, like, this is real. And the thing that really tripped me out was the coin thing, because that's really happening.
Is that really happening?
That's really happening.
Yes. You cannot go to Kroger and get change. You got to come with your credit card or exact change. They're saying that, and that's what that Joker said. He said in 4 months. What did he say? They have turned it into a
third world country or something?
Yeah, communist type situation or whatever. Yeah. And then the last thing he did say was they even told you there's a coin shortage, or whatever. I'm just like, I can't. How do you have a coin shortage? Just go make some more. I don't get it. Like,
they're saying that the mints are closed, that they can't, make. They don't have nobody around to make coins. But the thing of it is,
but just coins is dollars too. Like, they ain't giving you no change.
Oh, no, you can't get cash.
They ain't giving you change at all.
But the ATMs are filled up. The banks got money.
I don't know. I don't understand it. When they say change, they're not just talking about coins.
Oh,
they're talking about change, period. You have to come with exact change or your credit card. That's crazy to me. Like, we're really? And y'all want to give him 4 more years? Aren't y'all ready for healing? Aren't y'all ready for peace? Yeah. Aren't y'all ready for love to be restored? Aren't y'all ready for unity? Do you really want to do another 4? Do you really want to see what the result of 4 more years of hate can do? Do you really want that? Is that really what you want?
Yeah, I don't even think you can take another, 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
I'm serious. Like another 2 weeks. It's a wrap.
I'm gonna have to start checking out other countries.
Yeah, right. They like, but you can't go. They're like, where you from? Oh no, you've been banned.
That's horrible. So the very thing that he was trying to do to Mexicans, they are now doing to Americans.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yep. You reap what you sow. Isn't that from the Bible right there?
Yes. So the very thing. Oh my goodness. Shame. Like, I don't even know what to say, but shame.
Yeah, I mean, now y'all really should have voted for Hillary Clinton. Plus, it would have been we would have had Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill if she was president. So let that sink in for a little bit too.
And you know what? They tripping. They was Hillary. Oh, don't nobody want to deal with Hillary's BS. I bet you it wouldn't have been like this right here. Now I ain't saying it was perfect. I ain't saying the Clintons was perfect because we all know they wasn't. They did some bullshit too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it wouldn't have been like this.
Because she was already in politics. Her husband was the president for 8 years. That's the same thing. Like, you got to get somebody that's in politics. We all know that it's not going to work with having people who are in business to run the country. There, we know that the country is a business. The corporation is called USA. But you can't have these presidents on here and say, well, this is the president of a company that you got, but you're in the people business. You know what I mean? And you got to do what's right for the people. When you don't have somebody that's in office to try to do the right thing for the people, then it makes everybody else in a frenzy. And that's exactly where we are right now.
We are in a frenzy, definitely. And the thing is, Hillary would have been the perfect president because you learn from your mistakes. So she was in there for 8 years with her husband as the vice president, which we all know women, we be telling the men what to do. Baby, click that button right there, baby. You know what I'm saying? Click that right there. So we know that she was probably running more of the country than we probably know. But the mistakes that she made them first 8 years, she would have came back in already knowing, all right, this going to work because I remember this. Oh, that ain't going to work. Okay, we need to change this. We need to tweak that. She would have done that because she already did her time. This one right here, you got them right off the block.
Yeah. I want y'all just to go back to 4 years ago and just listen to all of the stuff that he did. So then, because I'm going to put together a little thing. I'm going to post that on social media. I'm going to put that out there on Atlantic Music Group and everything like that, and Music Industry Group. And you're going to see, I'm going to show you the 4 years prior to where we at right now. So you can probably get a better understanding of what this man has done to this country and to the world. So when y'all start seeing this stuff, because I got a lot of stuff on my it keeps coming back. You know what I mean? On my social media.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The timeline.
Yeah, my timeline. It constantly comes back to stuff that I posted up.
Memories.
Yeah, on the memory. So I'm gonna put those things together, but then other stuff I'm gonna get from other channels and stuff. And I'm gonna let you see all these things that this man did. I'm not gonna look at it from like do it like bias, say, well, this is good or bad. I'm just gonna put it out there, and you make the decision of what you think, what you saw.
And the thing is, he's just one person. He's not doing this all by himself. You have to change not just the head, but all those around the head.
Mm-hmm.
So all the people who are in Congress right now, they probably tired. They're probably old. Ain't most of them about 90 anyway?
Yeah,
it's about time for all them to get traded out and a whole new youthful group to come in and start really. That's what it's going to need to
U.S.
recover.
Supreme Court, like the one lady, I'm sorry if I remember her name, but I heard she had to go to the hospital. I think something. Or if she had cancer, was in remission, but it's starting to show again. To be honest about it, I only think they have one black person that's in this administration.
But they all
one
old.
Spanish one.
Are they old as hell? All of them old?
All of the Supreme Court is
They all old as hell.
With Thomas,
all them old.
I think he might be the youngest one out of all.
Oh my gosh!
And Mata Soyola, she's like one of the younger ones too. But it's just it's got to change.
You need a youthful Congress that really understands the people and what the people need. You can't run a whole country off of a few rich people, you know what I'm saying, when the country is made up more of common day people. Like you need youthful, intelligent, youthful group
out there,
to take over Congress. You need a different kind of president who cares about the people, regardless of their color, regardless of their nationality, regardless of their economic situation. You need someone that's going to love the people, because that's the only way this country's going to heal. You can never ever control hate with hate. You cannot overcome hate with hate. You cannot move forward and have people is hating each other. Y'all going to be fighting. It's not going to work. No.
Yeah, that's
it's time for change.
Yeah.
It's time for change.
I mean, you got the change that you want, that you thought was going to be.
Obama said change, didn't he? Yeah. I don't know. He was talking about. He didn't think it was that kind of change.
I can remember working with these guys like, Donald Trump's going to be president. They didn't want Hillary. Like they definitely want a woman, you know, and that was the whole thing with that. And now you got this guy who just completely messed everything up. And even Republicans, like the ones that I do know, they just kind of, you know, they have to smile at it even though they were wrong. You know, it's like what you call a chagrin. Like they had that look on their face because it's just like, you know, they know it's messed up, but you got to stick with your guy, right?
You need a strong woman. You need a strong woman to come up, because that's the only way that's the only reason Obama got in. Obama got in because Bush messed up so freaking bad. Every time the Republicans get in there, they get to mess it up really, 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 really bad.
Yeah.
So the only reason why they even gave Obama a look was because by the time Bush got out here, he tortured every freaking body. 9/11, everything else, all the craziness, everything was going on. Other countries were throwing shoes at him. They were throwing shoes at his plane when he was leaving. Like, that's the only reason why Obama got in.
Yeah, because it's another embarrassment.
Yeah, so now if it's not going to be another strong man like Cuomo, then there's women out there. Stand up, man. Don't be afraid.
Stacey Abrams, I thought she could run. Right, that was her name from Atlanta. They said that she might be asked Kamala Harris or Stacey Abrams to be the vice, to run.
Well, however they got to do it to make them feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
just as long as it's not them two that set up in there now.
Right.
I don't care. However they got to do it. If they
I
just
want somebody to do an interview with Ivanka Trump, though. Or well, not Ivanka, but Melania Trump. Melania. The first lady.
The old girl.
Yeah.
I don't know because I'll never see her.
I know. She's like in the chains right now. She's in the
She got tired of faking the funk. She got tired because every time she would be with him in the beginning, when you see him, she was always 15 steps behind him. Or he tried to put his hand on her and she snatched her hand away. So obviously there ain't no love. There was division already. It was division in his home. So if there's division in his home, there's a division in his mind. What you think he was going to do to the country? Division.
Right. Kept on doing. He's like, I got another check for you. Oh, you know what? We got somebody might be calling us up. I think we got an author.
Yes, we do got an author. We got an author in the house. So let's take a quick break, y'all, so we can come back with our author. Because I could be on this all night long and never stop. Because I just feel like I don't even know why y'all chose him.
We got Marquita Coleman coming up next.
Yeah, we'll be right back, y'all. On the Move Unscripted.
Come get some.
Can you feel that music? Can you feel that beat? Can you feel it? Can you feel the music? Can you feel the beat? Yeah. Let the music cruise through your body till it reaches your feet. Yeah. When I was a young girl, my mother told me, she said you gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. She said, when one door closes, another door opens. You gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. She told me, she said, there's nothing too hard for you. If you believe, you gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. Oh, can you feel that music, that hanky beat? Let the music cruise through your body till it reaches your feet. Yeah.
When one door closes, another door opens. You gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. Listen, y'all. They used to tell me, they said, Patricia, you won't succeed. They said that music thing, you won't succeed. But I didn't listen. You know why? There's nothing too hard for you. If you believe, you gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. Oh, and don't let no one stop your dreams, baby. Just keep on walking, keep on believing, and have faith. Hey, woo! Can you feel my music? That hanky beat. Let my music cruise through your body till it reaches your feet. God, coming with a message that's just for you. He said, have faith in your dreams, and they'll come true. Have faith in your vision. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your passion. Do what you want to do. There's nothing too hard for you. If you believe, you gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. Okay, so you have tuned in to another episode of On The Move Unscripted with Patricia M. Goins and Mr. Stout. So I just want to say just one more thing before we bring on our guest, Miss author Marquita Coleman. I just want to say it does not take a rocket scientist. It doesn't take anyone to have graduated from Yale to be able to understand what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? To see what's going on to our country, to see the energy. It doesn't take a scientist. It doesn't. It's common sense. If you got eyes to see and ears to hear, you can see what's going on. You know, so I hope that everybody does the right thing. If you never voted before in your life, make sure you. I don't give a darn how long you got to stand at the polls. Vote, dog blasted. Vote. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, enough of that, all right?
Face of a woman's rage. I think we just got a little bit of that right there.
That's what that was.
Right there.
I did a little bit. I done had rage all day today.
That's off the hook right there. But we have an author with us right here, Redemption, The Taste of a Woman's Rage, and it's a pretty good book right here that you have here. And she's calling us from Atlanta, from Augusta, GA, Marquita Coleman. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. How you guys doing?
You're welcome. Oh, I just got off a whole big heated debate with just myself, so I'm feeling better now. Oh, no, well, actually, I did with you, didn't I?
Yeah, just forgot all about me. Yeah. After having something divorced. Go ahead.
So I actually purchased a copy of your book, and I'm so glad that it came in time.
Awesome.
It came right in time. I actually ordered it. In fact, I ordered it when we had our conference call, and and I was surprised that it got here in time. So I haven't been able to read the whole thing, but I have read like probably the first chapter or so. And I noticed that it's a smaller book. So are there going to be like episodes to this?
Series.
Or a series?
Yes. I'm actually working on a sequel to it now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's deep. So, first and foremost, before we get into the book, let's tell the listeners a little bit more about you and how you got into writing. Like, when did you get that writer's bug? And like, how old were you when you remember writing your first story?
I'm actually 36 years old, and I've actually started writing in 2016, and I actually had a dream of becoming a successful author. So when I woke up, I was like, oh man, yeah. So when I woke up, I was actually like appalled by it. I was like, oh man, I got to become this successful author. So I went to work and I was telling my coworkers about it, and they was like, you need to go ahead and put that in motion. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So that's when I was like, you know what, this has got to be my passion. So it became my passion ever since 2016.
So you said you had a dream about, how old were you when you had the dream?
This was back in 2016.
Oh, that's when. Also, you really just. So this journey is new for you.
Yeah, this is very new for me. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very new for me. Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Well, first and foremost, let me applaud you.
Yeah.
You know, because
Thank
a lot of
you.
people
Thank
say,
you.
I want to write a book. I want to write a book. I want to write a book. But very few actually do it. A lot of them say, oh, I wrote all these poems for the last 15, 20 years, you know, but they never compile them. You know,
yeah.
So writing is like a big thing.
Yeah, it is. It is, and people think it is like so easy to do, but writing is not. It's very difficult. It takes dedication, commitment, you know, and it's not easy at all. Writing is not easy at all. It's very hard. It's hard work and takes dedication. It's very hard.
I don't know if I would call it hard, but definitely you got to be dedicated. Like you have to be committed to getting up every day and writing a little bit extra to your story every day until it's completed. Like it's not that it's hard, but it takes perseverance. It takes, discipline.
Yes, discipline is yes. You're totally right. Totally right. Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you said when reading some of the things about you as an author, you have a identical twin sister.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Does she write with you as well? Does she write?
No.
Does she have a passion for that as well?
No, she don't. She has a passion for singing.
Okay, so it's still a creative art.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so you started your journey in 2016. So you explain to them where you were working when you decided to do this. Like, let's talk about that part.
I was actually a correction officer at the time. I was actually a correction officer at the time when I decided to start working.
And that's deep because, I was a nurse in the jails in Atlanta. Well, actually, Clayton County Jail and also Fulton County Jail, downtown Rice Street. So I definitely, when we were talking on the phone, it's like we could really, like, understand where each other was coming from because we worked in that world.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, and I was telling her that's a whole different world from where we are right here. Like when you walk into those and they close the doors.
Like just you in there too.
Yeah, it's a whole. They have a whole different. What you tell them, they got a whole different everything.
Yeah,
it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, My brother was in Trenton State. I've heard all kinds of stories.
Yeah, it's literally a different world in there. And so they have, because they're in this world, they have to adjust to these new terms and rules and regulations that's put out by the inmates and the officers and everything.
Yeah. You're right.
What was one of the, as a correctional officer, what was one thing that stood out in your memory even as today? Do you still work as a correctional officer?
No, I don't. No.
Okay.
I stopped working there in 2017.
Oh, okay. So what is one situation, without saying exact names, what was something that happened in the jail that made you walk away with like a feeling or a desire to write this book?
Nothing really happened. Nothing really happened. I actually enjoyed working there.
Okay.
I actually enjoyed working there. I did. I actually enjoyed working there. I did.
With this book right here, Redemption: The Taste of a Woman's Rage. Can you give the listeners a little bit, like a little synopsis of what the book is about?
Yes. Well, the book is based off life-known events, and it's about the tale of a woman's vulnerability, a devastating betrayal, and an unquenchable thirst for revengeance. It's about a young lady named April. Of course, she's a correction officer, and she suffers unthinkable treachery at the hands of an inmate.
And Nathaniel.
Yeah.
His name Nathaniel?
Yeah, his name is Nathaniel. Yeah. And it's she's very naive to the rules and regulations of being a correction officer, and of course she's targeted by this charming inmate, and he's the type to lure vulnerable women. And at the time, she was very vulnerable because she was going through a breakup between her and her boyfriend at the time. Yeah. And she was becoming very weak-minded and, of course, vulnerable. And her and this inmate, she eventually falls in love with him, and they end up becoming sexual with each other.
Yeah. And you know what? I don't mean to cut you off, but that happens in the jail too. That really does happen.
Yes.
Like a lot of women will go into these, especially if they're in the male ward, and they're always there. Because mind you, you're going into their home every day. You pass medications to them. You deal with you hear their issues, their problems, their situations. Some of them ain't been around with a woman in a year, 2 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so they definitely have those manipulative type spirits that they, some women who are vulnerable can fall for. I never did because I'm like, look here. But and plus I was a nurse, so I wasn't around them like the correctional officers. But still, that really does happen. Like really does. Yeah.
Yeah. And the women, they eventually go through things at home in the real world, and they become vulnerable. And they the inmates, they know how to lure these women in, and the women, they fall for it,
Wow,
and the only thing they want to listen to is a man's charm, and the inmates, they end up charming these women, and they fall for it,
But imagine if you're a woman that's been broken, if you're a woman that at home you got domestic violence, you got somebody who's treating you like you ain't about nothing, whatever, you're going through all kinds, or you went through whatever you went through as a child, or whatever the situation is, and you get around men who are doing nothing but telling you how beautiful you are and how charming, this and the other, you can understand how they could fall for it. Especially some of these men are not ugly looking men. It ain't like all ugly men go to jail.
Yeah. And these women, they fall for it. You know, they
and then
fall
they get
for
cock
it.
diesel there,
So,
muscles be strong with it. Yeah, because they've been worked out and stuff like a muscle. Think about it. You know, you got little Linda. She done came in there. Your boyfriend pissed her off, made her mad, and you got cock diesel, little cutie pie talking about, you look good today, man. You know what I'm saying? What?
Yeah. So this sounds like a movie right here, though.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like it's something like on Lifetime or something. We like Oxygen. There's something. Have you ever done like a pitch for this so far, like to anybody for a film or a TV special or anything like that?
Say it again.
Like, have you done like a pitch to like Lifetime or Oxygen or anything like that, or Netflix for or finding like a director or somebody like that to make this into like a short film, or since you're gonna have them as a series, you can probably basically have it as a film.
Well, I've tried to reach out, but no one has, reached out to me. So no,
right.
No,
it just
not
it
at
really
all.
has like a real storyline. What was that show we were just watching with Omar Epps? I mean, was it Omar Epps?
What?
Yeah.
It's called
Omar Epps got a new
What was it called?
Somebody with Nia Long.
Right? Yeah, with Nia Long.
What is it called? It's called something. I forgot.
It has like a storyline that he was like some sort of a psycho or something like that, right?
Yeah, he was crazy. It's all outdoors.
Yeah, it's all on Facebook.
Mhm. So, do you think that your other series are they going to surround the same prison? As you continue writing?
Oh no! I don't want to give the next book away. I don't want to give the next book away. But it's not. As
the world turn type thing. It ain't gonna be like that, huh?
Say it again.
I said it's not going to be like General Hospital, as the world turn, the sitcom and, the stories. What is soap opera? It's not going to be like a soap opera type thing. I mean, that would be creative, though, But no, keep the mind. We don't want to hear about it. We don't want you to give away nothing.
No, I don't want to give it away because this one right here is going to be some escape plan thing going on around here. I don't want to give too much away.
Right.
The good thing about start writing, because your journey is new with writing. So the great thing that I would say as a writer is that as you continue to write and as you continue to read other people's books, you start to perfect your craft even more and more and more and more. Yeah, you grow. You know what I'm saying? Your first book is usually like, okay, I'm gonna try this out. Let me see what I'm working with. My first book was a poetry book, so I know. Like that first book, you just like, let me see what's going on here. But then as you continue to write more and more and more and more and more, it's like before you know it, you done wrote 15 books, and each book always be better than the last one because you grow as a and your characters grow if you're writing about the same characters. It's like you almost become engulfed in that world yourself. So when you sit down and start typing at the computer, it's like your fingers almost take on a life of their own because the story just flows,
It does. It does. I actually have my second book that's ready to be published. It's not the sequel to this book, but this one is called Maylene and Sonia, the Princesses of War. Okay. And this one is more nonfiction. This one got more of a what you call it? What's his name? A M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh
this
yeah.
Got him all. Yeah, this got more of So. Yeah, it's about warrior princesses, yeah.
What was your most challenging part about writing, and what was your most enjoyable part about writing?
The most challenging part was it was typing. Sitting at the computer. Yes. Sitting at the computer, putting everything together, typing, putting everything together. That was the most challenging part.
Mm-hmm.
But the easiest part was coming up with the creativity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got a lot
coming
of
up with the
stories.
coming up with the story.
Yeah.
That was easy.
So,
and I enjoyed it.
I know that when I wrote my first book, it was for me the most difficult part was how long it took, because I didn't want to rush the story, and I wanted to make sure that when they read, for every chapter they read, that they literally could see the scenes in their head like a movie. So I knew that I had to be very descriptive, and I had to take my time. So for me, the most challenging part was typing, like you said, typing it up, because it took me 5 months. It did. It took 5 months to type it up. But I would come back every day, and I add a little bit more. And like you said, the greatest part was when the first person read my book, and they said, "Dang, that was good." That's the most enjoyable part, when you have that finished product.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So now the book that you have out there is Redemption: The Taste of a Woman's Rage, by Marquita Coleman. Now, it's available everywhere, or you have it like on Amazon Books, or you have it in digital, and you also have it. We have it in print because we have it right here in front of us. Where can they pick it up at?
You can order it online on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, GooglePlay.com. You can also get it on ebooks. iTunes, and you can also pick it up in stores at Barnes and Noble.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
so
you got it in stores.
Yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up. Now that right there is something that a lot of people have not. A lot of authors have not been able to do yet, is to get their books in brick and mortar. You can get them. I mean, it's pretty easy to get your books online, but it's not as easy to get them inside a brick and mortar. So that's a big accomplishment. So what advice would you have for someone who they have decided they want to write, but they just don't, they need some advice? What advice would you give to a new author?
My advice to you is keep writing. Go for just, if your passion is to write, keep going for your goal. And never quit. Never quit. If you hear all kind of negativity about this and that about writing, don't listen to it. Keep going for your goal. If that's your passion, keep going for it, because that's what I did.
Yeah, because people going to always have something to say.
Stay positive.
They're going to have their critique. They're going to say this. They're going to say that. And all you got to look at them and say, well, how many books did you write?
Right, but it's a public thing. People are going to have opinions about something. It's what the eyes of the author is doing with those books. I'm not a book writer, but I write music, so I know what it's like to have to put yourself out there when you write a song, because it's even more vulnerability at, because you are actually singing something or you're singing it yourself. You're giving a book to the person for them to get an idea of what your ideas are, or what your vision of what you're writing about, so they can kind of like follow through. But writing a song is a little bit different, because you're actually performing that in front of somebody, and they're like, so this, but it's still in the sense of the art of it. I get that. We actually, I just interviewed my cousin, and she's a book writer. I think this is her third book now. And actually, what's going on is a lot of people has been in home, like the COVID has been going on. Have you been writing in between that time? Have you been in quarantine, just like writing, like in a writing frenzy?
Yeah, I've been working on my sequel.
All right, yeah. So you just like going at it, right? It's like type it to you. What do they call it when your fingers get cramped up? You just like not writer's block. That's when people can't think of the things what they want to think of, but it's like you just get the corporal tunnel. Is it the corporal tunnel? Corporal tunnel. Yeah. But it's great.
I have had writer's block, as I have been writing as I have been working on my sequel, but I'm still working through it. So
that's the thing.
Yeah,
that's the thing. So I'm just curious because a lot of authors or a lot of writers who are trying to write, they don't always know how to start. They got the idea for the book in their head, right? But they don't know how to begin doing it. And I'm just curious. I know how I do it, but I'm curious how you do it. How do you when you're getting ready to write a story? How do you write your story? Like how do you organize it? How do you know how you're going to start it? Like is there a method that you have?
Outline, something.
Well, I always put mine on paper first.
I do an
outline. Yeah, I do an outline, and I start jotting down, making notes of what I want to write, and then and I just go from there.
I'm like that too. I actually do I do a if I already know. Like say I want 10 chapters, right? The first chapter I'll give it a title, and I'll give it a title that goes with whatever it is I'm about to write about. So it might be, Sally's first day at school, and then chapter 2 is, Sally's first day jumping on the jumping gym or whatever. And I name each chapter and then I start writing, but I make sure that the end of the first chapter flows into whatever the second chapter is going to be about, because it's supposed to. That's how the book is supposed to go.
Yeah.
So did you take any creative writing classes or work with any workshops or anything like that before you started writing?
Nope.
Wow.
I didn't either.
No.
And what about book clubs? Are you involved with any book clubs?
No, I'm not.
So there are a lot of book clubs. And I think if you have been paying attention to where I've been sharing your flyer, I don't know if have you been able to see the different places I've been sharing your flyer?
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of those places that I was sharing your flyer are actually groups that deal with writing and publishing or book club groups. So you want to go back into all those different areas that I shared that flyer and join those groups if you're not already a member, and start kind of circulating your book and join the different conversations and stuff like that. You'll grow as an author. I know that I have. I've grown as an author as being a part of those groups.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might have to get you to sign one of these too.
Yeah,
I got my book already. Right, I know. Yeah, I need you to sign this book. Right.
I got my book right here. Probably the next one.
Yeah.
The next one I'll have to. So, are you allowed for your second book? Have you been thinking about maybe ordering copies and sending them out directly with your autograph on
them? Say it again. I didn't hear you.
I said for your second book, the one that's your new book, your new novel, or even with this one, have you been thinking about maybe printing off copies and just kind of like selling them yourself, even online, and like doing autographed copies, like selling autographed copies of your books?
I've thought about doing that. Yeah, I've thought about doing that. I have some copies right now, so that's my first book.
Okay. So maybe you can a good way to get the ball rolling maybe is to do a post and say the first person who I don't know answers this riddle gets a book or gets a discounted book or do something. I've done that before. I've done like little giveaways and stuff, just kind of like to get the ball rolling. So who did you go through for your publisher?
I went through Page Publishing.
Page Publishing, okay. Were you pretty happy with them?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, I like how I love your cover. I'm looking at how
it's an interesting read.
Yeah.
Very simple, like the way you can get to the story.
Yeah.
And you can pick up what's going on.
Right. You can tell it's kind of like a short story, and
it is coming to that movie thing, some sort of a movie.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the life inside the prison is a true life inside the prison.
Right.
Like in fact, they did. What was it? The orange color, orange or what?
New Black.
Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
That's one of those kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. They really got a whole life of their own. So it's crazy because a lot of times when they've been in there a long, long time and they come out to
society,
it's like they don't know because they haven't been living there. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I've seen that.
Yep.
Oh, that's what's up, man. The writer is named Marquita Coleman. The book is called Redemption: A Taste of a Woman's Rage. You see this cover right there. She had the Glock right there. This dude's back.
Is that you on the cover? Is that you?
No.
Okay, it almost looked like the offer picture.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
You see that her eyes?
Right.
It almost looks like. Okay.
She's like, yeah, and she's like, look, this guy, he in his orange jumper. You know, and
with the gun in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't no joke. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. When you told us what the name of it was when we were speaking off the air, I was like, yeah, this is going to be dope. I'm going to like to read this book, and I was excited to hear about it. And, you know, I'm glad that things are going good with this, and it's going to be a series that you got coming up with, you know, some of these books that you have, and that's awesome that because people do need to read a little bit more than we. Because I know a lot of people sit in front of their computers, you know, and you can't go out to the mall, you can't go to go shopping like the way you want to. So to sit home and read a book, it does something to your imagination. You can imagine what these things are going through. You know, instead of having to watch it visually, you can actually use your imagination, like this. You know, like the excerpts was in the book. You know, we were reading some of the things in there of it was like. It went from like a charming thing to a sexual thing to a psychotic thing. You know what I mean? It's like, and you can actually envision what was going on.
Not only that, but it keeps your brain functioning. It has been proven that people who are doing crossword puzzles, who read a lot, who do all that, keep that mind functioning. As they get older, the Alzheimer's is not as bad with them. Right. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like you got to keep your mind functioning. So. You know, right now we're all at home, ready to argue with each other. We probably need to get a good book, right?
Yeah. We want to see a good book. Yeah.
Me and Mr. Stout, we don't argue.
You good. Yeah. So how are things going down there in Georgia? You guys are out there. Since we had the whole COVID-19 going on, have you been able to go out? We heard that the numbers kind of like is spiking up back in the South again, but have you guys been having a chance to do anything for the summer?
Oh no, I don't go out like that.
That sounds like somebody else. Yes, we have the same thing. Like I ain't going out.
That's great.
That's the young ones. No. That's the young ones. The young ones.
Yeah, they run into the club. The
only ones we know better.
Right.
Yeah, we know better.
We ain't playing them kind of games.
No.
So do you have a website or anything yet, or are you working on your website, or what's going on with your author website?
I'm working on my website. Working on getting one.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm working on getting one.
What's your Facebook or Instagram or Twitter?
My Facebook is Marquita Coleman. They can find me up under Marquita Coleman. And my Instagram is authoress Miss Marquita Coleman.
Okay.
That's my Instagram. Yeah. And I don't have a Twitter account.
You have a child or children? You have
son.
You have a son?
Yeah, I have a son. Mm-hmm.
Did he take up any of your creative ability? Does he like to write?
Oh no. No.
He's into the video games?
Is he young? Oh, he's
yes,
young.
He's into the video games.
You know what I'm saying? They don't care. You can't even get him to pick up a book. Pick up a book, boy. No, we don't want to. You tell them book that's a punishment. Pick up a book.
A video game book. You put the game in there and be like, what's this? It's a book. You're like, read that. Like, let's play on that one.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So do you have any shout-outs that you want to give?
I like to give a shout-out to my son, D'Angelo Coleman, and I like to give a shout-out to my fiancé, Wade. He's over there in Hawaii. serving the military.
Oh, wow.
Hey, baby.
Oh, that is so sweet. So before we roll up out of here to our break, what is one thing you want the audience, the listeners, the people who are listening now, or the people who will come back and listen later, what is it that you want them to know about Marquita Coleman, the author?
I just want them to know that I am on the rise to be a best-selling author. So stay tuned. I am coming your way.
You better speak it into existence. Speak it into that's called that gorilla face type thing. You tell them this is what, because we have dominion and power, so you can speak things into existence. Say it, right. Say it. Oh my God.
I like that. That
was deep.
Yeah, I'm gonna need my copy.
No, don't take my copy. This is my copy. I'm not going to take. You cannot have my copy because you don't. I don't want to be trying to ask you where my copy is. You over there on your side with my book.
Together.
I'm just saying.
Be in there.
You know how you get books and next thing you know you can't find it because somebody else is reading. Don't be grabbing my copy. You're going to have to order your own copy.
He's like, no, my brother, you got to get your own.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
If you ever wanted to know what goes down inside of prison town, you need to go ahead and get Redemption, The Taste of a Woman's Rage. This is coming from an actual correctional officer. So she's telling you about it from her experience in a very creative way, using all the creative abilities that she has to tell the story. But if you ever wonder what it's really, really, really like on the inside, get you a copy of Redemption, The Taste of a Woman's Rage by Marquita Coleman.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to be reading mine. I started reading it already. I was like, dang, it's time for the show. I got to put the book down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get to the good part.
It was, the good part was already
the good part started right in the beginning. Actually, you started right into the good part. Like, I was reading some of it too.
Right.
I was reading some of it. I decided that it's not enough to just have authors on the show. It's better to order their book so that we know like what we're talking about, and also to support authors. We gotta support each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I wanted to make sure that I had that. Mm-hmm. All right then. Well, it has been a pleasure talking to you, ma'am, and I'm going to continue reading Redemption, The Taste of a Woman's Rage. Yes, I am. And Mr. Stout is going to get his copy because you cannot take mine. I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know ahead of time. I just don't want no arguments about no books. So when I go to looking for my book to read it, I want to know where it's at. We enjoyed you, ma'am, and definitely we're looking forward to more books by you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate you. All right, y'all, so we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to do some gorilla faith, because that's what you got to have when you decide you want to be an author, like Marquita Coleman, to write stories about the jail life. Oh, my gosh. Y'all got to get y'all copy. You got to get y'all copy. Peace and love, y'all. We'll be right back.
Zay, I think it's time to do it again. Yeah. Gorilla face. Ooh, I've been telling mountains move, get out my way. I've been knocking down demons like a heavyweight. The roar of the lion, Judah, boom boom baby. I'm talking real big, yeah. I got gorilla face. Even if I fall, I'll never kiss the ground. I'm so high, you can never bring me down. And even if my enemies surround me, I'm not afraid. I ain't so much to see. I got gorilla face. 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 Take it, yeah. Take it, yeah. I got gorilla face. I got gorilla face. I got gorilla face. I got gorilla face. Take it, yeah. I never thought I would fall. I keep coming back. Hit you with the left hook, and I'ma keep biting back. And you can't find nobody that's realer, 'cause I got faith like a gorilla. My faith is super strong. stronger than crazy glue. You keep amazing me, that's why I keep praising you. And I just be getting stronger, and love it be getting harder. The MJ of gospel, I moonwalk on the water. I've been telling mountains move, get out my way. I've been knocking down demons like a heavyweight. Roar of the lion, Judah, I'm talking real big, yeah. I got real faith. Even if I fall, I'll never kiss the ground. I'm so high, you can never bring me down. And even if my enemies surround me, I'm not afraid. I ain't the mustard seed. I got gorilla faith. 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 I've been changing this game. I've been doing it for a minute. While you're out here talking, we get out here living. We get out of them streets. We been saving them souls. You ain't about that life, but if you want, let's go. I was beating my fist on my chest as I was making the sound. Gorilla face, yeah boy, I'm a King Kong. I sing songs, I win some. 50,000, I play them whole. With the power of the Holy Ghost, increase the faith, my only goal. I got gorilla face, I got gorilla face, I got gorilla face, I got gorilla face. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got gorilla face, I got gorilla face, I got gorilla face, I got gorilla face.
I'm having faith for real. I'm having faith. Got a meal on my plate for real. So I say my grace. Cause I know the enemy work. So I gotta pray. I did flavor pack. I gotta get thanks. Gotta get thanks to the Most High. I'm going to heaven when I die. Got an angel with me, we gon' pop out. Holy go flow, what you talking about? Shout out to Angela Robert. She a big dog at my mom. Just wanna tell her I love her. I give them praise cause I love her. Amen. I got gorilla face. I got gorilla face. I got gorilla face.
got my heart that's still. You're the perfect start to the rest of my day. They say love is blind, girl. Everybody can't say in love sometimes so happy with the life we live, something they're all trying to feel. All of the guys want to steal you. Cash, clothes, and cars they throw your way every day. Wasting time, girl, can't they see? It's so pathetic what they do. So sad, they be trying to get with you. You got the kind of love that makes a grown man feel cool. Oh, babe, you do. So let them rob us of your joy. I'll be a damn fool, slave. Yeah, it's all about me. It's all about you. Don't give a damn about what they say. Girl, let's just focus on this love thing. It's all about me. It's all about you. Girl, they don't know me, that's just hearsay. Promise I love you, girl, like always. Don't let somebody's insecurity cloud up our sunshine. My heart is yours, yours is mine. Pay no attention to that foolery. Happiness is on the line. This love is true, it's all about me. All about you. Don't give a damn about what they say. Promise I love you, girl, like always. It's all about me, lady. All about you. Girl, they don't know me, that's just hearsay. Girl, let's just focus on this love thing. It's all about me. All about you. Don't give a damn about what they say. Girl, I'm gonna love you till my last day. All about you, girl. Yeah. All about you, baby. It's all about me, baby.
Oh yeah.
So you have tuned in to an episode of On The Move Unscripted with Patricia M. Goins and my co-host, Mr. Stout. And we just had to off Marquita Coleman, and she just came on to introduce her new book, her new release, Redemption, The Taste of a Woman's Rage. And then she said she got more books coming out or whatever. So that's awesome and amazing. So you ready for this new week?
Yeah.
I feel like we should start praying, like, well, you're supposed to pray every day, but I really, I feel like in the morning, before we even get out of bed, when we first open our eyes, we need to pray and cover the day. And I don't think I did that today. Today was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally draining, crazy, just craziness. Because there's so much negativity in the atmosphere, you've got to counteract that with positivity. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so, and let that be in words that you say, in your thoughts, or even in your actions. Because that's the only thing, only love can conquer hate. It's just bottom line. It is what it is. I know it sounds like, oh, that's a goofy thing they say, but it's the truth. When has hate ever conquered hate? It doesn't. It doesn't conquer it, So, anyway, I'm praying for our country.
Yes.
I'm praying for each other. I'm praying for our families, y'all, for your children, your mothers, your fathers, your cousins, your husbands, your wives. In this energy that's trying to take over the country, just pray, That's really all we can do. We have to pray over our loved ones, over the country, over, everything, and put it in God's hands, because at the end of the day, he's the only one that can really change things around anyway. And I seen a post It was like, if we want America to change, we need to put God back in everything that we took him out of. That includes the schools, you know what I'm saying? All the different places that prayer was no longer allowed or whatever. It needs to be put back into those places.
How about bring it back to the voting polls? Because you want everybody to come out and vote as well, too.
Yeah, we've got to.
Yeah, I mean, if we don't do this, we're going to lose out again another 4 years of this tyranny that's happening right now, and we have to really fight through this together. This is a battle that we all are.
Trying to make it into a communistic country.
Yeah.
We're trying to make America not the land of the free, but a communist country. It feels like
we're already experiencing those things right now. We're experiencing those communistic type of things, and we're saying that we're not, but we really are. And we have people that's like really wanting to see this happen, and the people are the ones who are going to be, in trouble. We are going through this stuff right now, and we have to fight through this, together. And remember the song from back in the day with Public Enemy, "Fight the Power." We have to fight the power. That's where we at with it right now. So we got to stand up. We need everybody.
Because remember, we fight not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities of darkness and the evil rulers of this world. That's in the Bible. That's just not something I'm saying. So even though the people in the government or whatever are doing things are happening, crazy things, it may not necessarily be those people, but the spirits within those people, or whatever. You may look at your husband and he may flip out. You be like, baby, you ain't never acted like that before. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never came at me like that before. You've never said that to me before. It may not even really be about him. It may be, something that has attacked him spiritually. It might be something that he has brought into his atmosphere, and it's coming out on you. So, we just got to pray. We got to pray, baby.
Yeah, let's get to it. We got to do it, guys. Definitely. We got some people that's coming up for next week. Who we got coming up next week,
Were you asking me?
Oh, I thought we was going to have, T-Quest. I think she's going to be on there with us.
Who else? I need to go to the board.
Yeah.
What you asking? You're going to put me on the spot. Who's coming on next week? And he don't even know. So next week we have, let me see. What is next week? Next week is we have Eugene Hunter and Lee Knox, baby, July 28th. Eugene Hunter is the bomb musician, and then Lee Knox is an artist. Yes. So make sure you tune back here, same time, same day, same channel. What you want to say, baby?
I want to say, everybody, man, definitely do what we have to do to get this thing back in order, man. And guys, be safe out there. I know those masks are driving you insane, but we have to do something so we can protect ourselves right now and, get it right.
Oh, yeah, now, don't forget on Saturday, make sure you tune in to Scheme Beats Radio on. No, we're gonna be on Blog Talk. We're doing a special Blog Talk, Scheme Beats Radio special on Blog Talk, because we got a girl, T-Quest. You talking about the 25th? Right, yeah. On Saturday, this coming Saturday, make sure you tune back in to Blog Talk Radio, because we got T-Quest in the house, and you're going to love her. She's the bomb. And then on the 28th, we have Eugene Hunter and Lee Knox. And then on August 4th, we have Corey Palmer and Miss Candy. And then on August 11th, we have Music Harris. I mean, we just got all kinds of people just, coming and showing us love on The Move Unscripted. Don't you feel so special?
I do.
Yeah, I love it.
Now we got you did change. What is the name of the change right now for Atlantic Music Group? What is it now?
Yeah, so we decided to be creative. So it's not Atlanta Music, like how you would normally spell music group industry. It's music is now spelled with a Z. So it's Atlanta Music, MUZIC industry. Right. So we just thought we'd put a little creative, twang on it, so it'd be a little something different. Everybody in the group seem like they like it, though.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm. So we'll tune in next week, next time, same channel, Lord willing.
And Thursday, you got the ladies coming up.
Oh, yeah. Me and the ladies is coming back. Yep. Today's been just one of them days, guys. But until next week, peace and love to you. And, talk to y'all later. It's my son, One Way Zay.
Yeah.
get them licks, and now my life is different. I used to be mad when they talk, now I love the critics. I love the ones who we're gonna join the wall, but if they fake, I keep my distance. Mama told me gotta have respect. Always felt like I was on a mission. And if you tryna make it out, gotta be different. You gotta put your heart in and make sure you be smart. You gotta learn to change your way and know you got no time to waste. Don't think about the hard times. Always keep it 100 and you gon' be fine. I'm just tryna do better and see my mama smile. I remember long nights in the hallways, outside like all day. You thinking you ain't got nobody you can call on. You told your wife right to the sky, that's who you follow. Cause he gon' hate you every time, ain't no doubt. I ain't really tryna make no enemy. Had to cut a couple people off because they in. My mama asked me, do I think I'm ready for the industry? I don't want no smoke, but if it's deep, we on the symphony. Some things we can't understand. You been down and you need you a hand. You gotta keep going. I've been told you I've been told you that for real. I know you got your heart, and sometimes like I'm bring you down, but you gotta be strong. Just keep going till tomorrow. God, yeah. I know you got the heart, bro. People looking at you like you always doing something right. This is for the ones who by themselves. I swear they not meant to be inside your life. Y'all can never get along. I'm just trying to stack it up and leave the haters where they all belong. Your soul been listen. If you just want somebody to listen, but if they don't, you shouldn't care because you know you've been a well. They never real and it be clear. You can't let them get in your will. If you got a funny feeling about them, you should never trust. Many times inside your life you felt that pain like concussion. You just need to know that everybody good at something. Cause I remember days I really thought that I was nothing, but I know I want it. I hope that you want it. Ain't no reason for running. Sometimes people can't really explain the stuff they done. Ain't nothing crazy. You go in my you still really wrong. But I know you got your heart, bro. And sometimes like I'm bring you down, but you gotta keep going till tomorrow. Till tomorrow.